According to the Nielsen Media Research in 2021, there are more than 500,000 brands in the world, in more than 2,000 industries. Now, if you're a neophyte business owner, the big question is, how are you going to introduce your products and services and have a positive, distinctive place in the market? In this chapter, we will be addressing the following questions. Number 1. How can a firm develop and establish an effective positioning in the market? Number 2. How do marketers identify and analyze competition? 3. How are brands successfully differentiated? And 4. What are the differences in positioning and branding with a small business? No company can win if its products and services resemble every other product and offering. As part of the strategic brand management process, each offering must represent the right kind of things in the minds of the target market. On your screen is just a simple brand logo, but for sure, if you're a coffee lover, you would certainly feel excitement and desire to taste and experience its products. Yes, it's Starbucks, and it has a net worth of $52.83 billion with over 38,800 stores worldwide. How about this one? Yes, it's Jollibee, one of the most excellent Filipino brand fast food chain in the country, and has also established a great image in other nations. It had a sales revenue of 185.4 billion pesos in 2019 with more than 1,300 branches globally. So how can these firms develop and establish an effective positioning in the market? Definitely, the answer is superior marketing strategy, and it is constituted by an acronym STP. S stands for segmentation, the practice of dividing your target market into approachable groups. T for targeting. It involves breaking a market into segments and then concentrating your market efforts on one or few key segments. And P means positioning, the act of designing a company's offering and image to occupy a distinctive place in the minds of the target market. To attain a prominent position in the market, a marketer must consider the following strategies. 1. Determining a frame of reference by identifying the target market and relevant competition. 2. Identifying the optimal points of parity and points of difference brand associations given that frame of reference. And 3. Creating a brand mantra to summarize the positioning and essence of the brand. But before you proceed to those steps, creating a compelling and persuasive customer-centric value proposition is very necessary. Value proposition is a simple statement that summarizes why a customer would choose your product or service. It is primarily composed of the brand, experience, and product. Creating a compelling, well-differentiated brand position requires a keen understanding of consumer needs and wants, company capabilities, and competitive actions. Having these factors properly checked and aligned in the formulation of the products and services would surely win customers. Let's take the value proposition of the Apple brand as an example and understand why great numbers of customers patronize them. The mobile industry is undeniably a market of high-level competition. But for most mobile phone users, there's nothing quite like iPhone. According to the company, every phone that they made, and they mean single one, was built on the same belief that a phone should be more than a collection of features, that above all, a phone should be absolutely simple, beautiful, and magical to use. Its target market are upper and middle classes, meaning the people who are on the top of the line. That's why the price is at the premium level. Premium pricing is a price strategy which involves establishing a price higher than your competitors to achieve a premium positioning. You can use this kind of pricing when your product or service presents some unique features or core advantages, or when the company has a unique competitive advantage compared to its rivals. iPhone's key benefits and value proposition to its market are their product quality, brand reliability, and unique experience. The device can provide its owner social confidence because not all types of consumers can afford to buy this product. The first step in brand positioning is identifying and analyzing the competition. Competitive frame of reference defines which other brands a brand competes with, and therefore which brands should be the focus of competitive analysis. A good starting point in defining a competitive frame of reference for brand positioning is to determine category membership, the products or sets of products with which a brand competes and which functions as close substitute. Once marketers have fixed the competitive frame of reference for positioning by defining the customer target market and the nature of the competition, they can define the appropriate points of difference and points of parity associations. Points of parity are elements that a brand needs in order to be considered in the eyes of the consumers. These types of associations come in two basic forms: the category and competitive. Category points of parity are attributes or benefits that consumers view as essential to a legitimate and credible offering within a certain product or service category. In other words, they represent necessary but not sufficient conditions for brand choice. Coca-Cola is a direct competitor of Pepsi, as they are both in the same category, which is the soft drinks industry. Competitive points of parity are associations designed to overcome perceived weaknesses of the brand. Carrier is on top of the line when we talk about air conditioning, but Colin is also a well-known brand which has a lower price range than Carrier. So Carrier decided to put Midea, its sister company, to match the lower pricing of Colin and lessen the competitive points of parity in pricing. On the other hand, the points of difference are attributes or benefits that consumers strongly associate with a brand, positively evaluate, and believe they could not find to the same extent with a competitive brand. Associations that make up points of difference may be based on virtually any type of attribute or benefit. Strong brands may have multiple points of difference. Three criteria determine whether a brand association can truly function as a point of difference. The first one is the desirability. Hanabishi is considered the #1 small appliance brand in the country. Their products have interesting and ergonomic features, excellent quality, and affordable. Secondly, the deliverability. This airline is a certified 3-star low-cost airline for the quality of its airport and onboard product and staff service. Cebu Pacific brings people together through safe, affordable, reliable, and fun-filled air travel. And thirdly, the differentiability. Aside from the aesthetic design and advanced features, iPhone has a security function. Built-in security features help prevent anyone but you from accessing the data on your iPhone and in iCloud. To further focus the intent of the brand positioning and the way firms would like consumers to think about brand, it is often useful to define a brand mantra. A brand mantra is an articulation of the heart and soul of the brand and is closely related to other branding concepts like brand essence and core brand promise. Brand mantras are short, 3 to 5 words phrases that capture the irrefutable essence or spirit of the brand positioning. Their purpose is to ensure that all employees within the organization and all external marketing partners understand what the brand is most fundamentally to represent with consumers so they can adjust their actions accordingly. The brand mantra must be communicative, simple, and inspiring. Some of the best mantras are Samsung, the next big thing is here. An enchanted kingdom, the magic stays with you. A firm must monitor its competitors. They are usually composed of direct and indirect threats which a company must deal with. They should overcome marketing myopia. Marketing myopia suggests that businesses will do better in long term if they concentrate on meeting the utility of a product or good rather than just trying to sell their products. The brand differentiation is the means by which your brand is set apart from the competition. By associating a superior performing aspect of your brand with multiple customer benefits. In competitive markets, however, firms may need to go beyond this. Consider these other dimensions among the many that a company can use to differentiate its market offerings. Employee. BDO give their people the resources they need both in and outside of the office so they can better serve their clients and build successful careers for themselves. That's why, in addition to traditional benefits such as compensation and health-related insurance, they offer rewards that meet each of their employees' unique needs. No wonder why BDO associates provide high level of service to the people. Channel. Pure Gold Price Club Inc. or simply Pure Gold is a chain of supermarkets in the Philippines trading goods such as consumer products on a wholesale and retail business. Due to the pre- and post effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, Pure Gold built the Pure Gold mobile apps, which serves a better, safer, and more convenient form of transaction for their customers. The brand image. Louis Vuitton is the world's most valuable luxury brand and is a division of LVMH. Its products include leather goods, handbags, trunks, shoes, watches, jewelry, and accessories. Most of these are adorned with the LV monogram. Anyone who has this product would certainly in a different dimension of lifestyle. Service. MaxiCare is one of the most trusted HMO providers in the country. Driven by its vision to serve and provide value to its customers, MaxiCare shall remain passionate and dedicated to its mission of helping people achieve peace of mind and live their best lives. Establishing a new business in a wide and competitive environment is very challenging. But like the most successful companies today, they have started from scratches and eventually achieved the peak of their success. For small businesses, here are the 3 basic strategies that could help in carving a position in the market. Number 1 is creative and low market research. A firm should organize effort to gather information about target markets and customers. Know about them, starting with who they are. This is absolutely an important component of business strategy and major factor in maintaining competitiveness. Word of mouth marketing. Creating a vibrant brand community among current and prospective customers can also be a cost-effective way to reinforce loyalty and help spread the word to new prospects. Lastly, focus on core products. Small businesses often must rely on only 1 or 2 brands and key associations as point of difference for those brands. These associations must be consistently reinforced across the marketing program and over time. Our key takeaways: no company can win if its products and services resemble every other product and offering. An organization must have a competitive marketing strategy which is constituted by segmentation, targeting, and positioning. To develop an effective positioning, it requires the determination of a frame of reference by identifying the target market and the resulting nature of the competition, the optimal points of parity and points of difference, brand associations, and the creation of brand mantra. The key to competitive advantage is relevant brand differentiation. Consumers must find something unique and meaningful about a market offering. These differences may be based directly on the product or service itself or on the other dimensions related to factors such as employees, channels, image, or services. Small businesses should adhere to many of the branding and positioning principles of larger companies. They must consider a low-cost market research that would provide them certain information about their customers, market, and competition. They place extra emphasis on their core products and create buzz that would result to a word-of-mouth marketing. Thank you for watching, and always remember, learn something and be your best version, because yes, you can.